Welcome to another episode from Zach Maglin Collectibles, where we rip everything sports cards and notable collectibles. Today we're going to answer the question on whether or not 2025 Topps Basketball Target exclusive Black Friday value boxes are a fluke or filled with hits. Stay tuned and find out. Welcome back, YouTube. Thank you for joining us once again. As you can see, we are running it back for round 2 of 2025 Topps Basketball, the Target Edition Black Friday value boxes. So, in the last video, we had quite a few bangers coming out of that box, including a Kaman Malawak Blackout Parallel numbered to 5. So here is that card, and we missed it. We missed that number right there. 1 out of 5, okay? So quite a hit. And as you know, with these cards, we are hitting the Blackout Parallels. And since this has been released, I've watched quite a few videos where people are pulling out autos. They are pulling out low-numbered cards and other great hits. So hopefully lightning will strike twice and we'll have another banger. All right, so let's find out. As you know, we paid $35, and I'm going to fill you in with a little secret in a bit, okay? But the question has to be asked, were these just like one-hit wonders where you got hits and then you open a few other boxes and that will no longer be the case? Hopefully it wasn't just pure luck the first time around, but that these boxes are actually juiced, okay? We're about to find that out today. So, as you know, we paid $35 each. I think I may have mentioned that already. So, I think it's definitely worth it. I want to say out of this product, at least retail, the best products that I've pulled or hit or ripped open has been the value box. This value box, definitely you get more cards per pack, therefore, and more packs, therefore you get more cards total. But it's very similar to the hits that we got out of the Fanatics exclusive box. So it seems like the exclusive boxes, this one being a Target exclusive, the other one being a Fanatics exclusive, those are where all the hits are found, all right? These are juice boxes. Hopefully we can prove it once again. All right. On to pack number 1. Let's go. All right, Cooper Flag's always good. We've yet to pull a Cooper Flag auto. Hopefully that changes today. All right. So we're going to see remember the Blackout Parallels is what we're really chasing in these products. That's what really makes it unique. So hopefully we can get some bangers, okay? We're going to flip some things over, and we start with this one right here, a rainbow foil of the Phoenix Suns, and we have a Ty Jerome Black Parallel. So we don't have any repeats, okay, unless we can get a Kaman Malawak numbered 2 to 5, right? And we've got Hugo Gonzalez, and there we go. That's pack number 1 from box number 1. On to pack number 2. I usually don't run it back, all right, with rips, at least on camera, unless the boxes that preceded it were juiced. So hopefully, we follow suit and prove that these boxes are definitely worth the price tag. Okay, so we're going to flip something over. We have this one here, Philly Tough. So the thing about this one here, this Black Parallel, which is cool, is that I pulled the wood parallel, okay? So now I have the black and now the wood parallel of this, okay? And we have the scan and slam of this dude right here, Noah Asenge, not familiar. So guys, once again, I need your help. If I miss any bangers, any numbered cards, okay, or awesome parallels that I should be paying attention to, please let me know, okay? Because I know a lot of you guys have the privilege of like watching it on a big screen TV, all right, or a large a computer screen. I'm looking at these through the lenses of my camera, okay? More specifically, my camera on my phone. So, and I don't really look all that closely unless I'm stopping and, checking. But I probably will do that from now on, as I'll do a little recap and I'll look at the cards more thoroughly before moving on. There's a Tyrese Halliburton. And base and base. So we're looking for a Cooper Flag auto or a very low numbered Cooper Flag parallel. Okay. I know the one of one superfractor, I believe, is all gold superfractor has already been found, so we're not going to get that. All right, so we're going to flip some things over. There is a Rudy Gobert. So I was told that this is not a glitter or sand glitter. Is it just a regular glitter? And we have Jalen Green on the Blackout Parallel. And we have Anthony Black, which we saw earlier. And there you have it. There is a Wemby lookalike. All right, on to the next one. Nothing sleeve-worthy thus far. So we are now in the new month of December. All right, so I will make a decision soon on when we're going to have our live stream to announce the winners of our November giveaways, okay? Oh, there's Philly Tough, the current one here, or the base model. We have Bam on the Blackout Parallel, and we have a nice limited stock legends of Steph Curry. So those I found out, and we have this one, Generation Now. The Steph Curry, this limited stock, this is, I guess this parallel is unique to the Blackout, all right? Or as I should say, the Black Friday Target specials, because I definitely have not seen them anywhere else. And as you know, we've ripped all variations of this product. All right. Topps Chrome is on the horizon. I believe it was supposed to have been dropped this week, all right? But it got moved to, I believe, December the 18th. So, and Topps is dropping a lot of products this month in December, so stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, this is the month definitely you want to be subscribed. We have a lot of, hopefully, nice videos. There is a Joan Behringer, and we have a Dylan Harper on the base. But yeah, we have a lot of nice videos coming out, including some Disney videos, or is it Marvel videos coming out for our non-sports collectors. So stay tuned, stay with us. We've got, I believe, Topps Chrome Series update coming out. I've got products that I have in stock that I've yet to rip open. We'll be doing that. You could see WNBA. I'm going to rip that open after we exhaust this product a bit. Here we go. So we've got a Brooks Barzinger. All right. So thus far, we're down to 3 packs. Nothing crazy, okay? Nothing to get us juiced up. We're down to 4 packs. So that could change, but last time we pulled as well a mem card, okay, from this kind of box. So hopefully we get something big. All right, there's our Laker card, team card, I should say. All right, we're going to flip this one. There's an Ace Bailey 8-bit, as you can see. And we have a Manu Ginobili on the Blackout Parallel. All right. So we got a VJ Edgecomb in the last video. As you know, we got the number to 5. There, speaking of VJ, there you go. Base card of VJ. I haven't checked his stats, but I think I haven't seen him coming up in the lineup, so I assume he's injured. All right, this pack seems a little bit heavier or thicker, okay? So we might have something, a mem card here. All right. Do we see anything? I don't know. It feels thicker. All right, let's see. I may be wrong. All right. Let's see. And base, base, base. Doesn't look like it. I don't see anything there. Okay, so yeah, I was mistaken. But let's find out what we got. We got a Jason Tatum, all right, on a glitter. Trying to see if there's any notations of what this is. And we have a nice blackout of DeMar DeRozan. So it felt thicker, but as you can see, nothing special about it. All right. Cedric Coward. We are down to final 2 packs of this first box. So what I need to know, guys, since it's a new month, means new giveaways, but I'll announce those prizes once we complete our November giveaway announcement through the live stream, is who do you think is the best hit from each box? And then somewhere along this video, to make sure that you're watching it to the end, I'm going to ask you an additional question, okay? So we have Zion James, and we have a scan and slam of Nick Clifford. Okay. So have we reverted back to the norm, at least with this box, it looks like, right? Here are the rookies. And really old school that. So final pack from this first box. It's been a little brutal. Let's see. Can we make up for it? Let's find out. Okay. Here we go. And we get a Zachary Rizache, year 2, not bad. And we have the Pels, and we have this one here, Clutch City. And we got our rookies. Okay, so there's box number 1. That went quick. Okay. On to the next box, box number 2. So I think what we got to do is we got to do like a mono-e-mono kind of deal, where we're going to do a ultimate box battle, where we probably take the base $25 value box versus the Fanatics $29.99 or $30, and then the upgraded Topps Blackout or Black Friday $35 card box, all right, and have a little box battle between them as well. That may be in the works. We will see. All right, here we go. We got a few cards to flip over. Ooh, there you go. Zion James on the pinkish card right there. Now, he's not one of the big-name rookies that is coming out of Charlotte, okay? Because they got so many good rookies. But I need for him to hit because I have his auto. I believe it is from Bowman, all right? Bowman NCAA edition. All right, and we've got Sabonis right there. And there you have it. More base. So much base. All right, so let's get with these Blackout Parallels, we need to get some rookies coming out, more so of them, okay? All right, here we go. On to the next one. So we're only ripping 2 today, even though I've got more. I'm considering whether or not to give some away in our December giveaway. So stay tuned. It's to your benefit to be subscribed, as well as to turn on those notification buttons so you don't miss out. All right, we have a nice 8-bit ballers on a hollow foil of Dwayne Wade, and we have the light, the beam of the Kings, and we have the Ben Seraph and the limited stock. And there you go. All right, on to the next one. Continuing on, my Lakers remain hot. I believe they've won 7 in a row after tonight's win. Luka Legend is doing his thing. I think they advanced to the playoff round, the knockout round for the Cup. All right, I don't know what you guys think about that Emirates Cup. The Lakers won the first one. I think they're gunning for another one, but they're going to have to play a Wembley Spurs team in the first round, and if they get past them, then they will play potentially Oklahoma, okay, which could be daunting. All right, we have this one here because Oklahoma has only lost one game so far, okay? So they could be going for, record-breaking numbers as well, okay? All right, here we go. On to the next one. So let's see. Are you guys hyped for Topps Chrome, NBA? We haven't really talked about the price points on those products, guys. They're a little cray-cray, okay? All right, we have a Victor. Something special of a Victor's coming out, all right? We have a nice Ace Bailey. I like that. And there you have it. Bang, we got a Victor Wembanyama. And we will take that. It's a year 3 Victor. But I like the designs of these cards so much, I was actually contemplating, and I don't go out and do this. I was going to, for like a low-end card like this, but I was going to, consider making a purchase, all right, and get a Blackout Parallel because I like it so much. It matches the Spurs. So that's a cool one. We got this Ace Bailey on the glitter. So we're starting to creep up a little bit, guys, with some decent hits here, okay? Nothing game-changing like the last box, but not too bad, okay? All right, let's continue on. So, yeah, we were talking about the price point, okay? I haven't had a really chance to discuss that because I feel like we had other things to focus in on. But, so if you're not aware, they did the pre-order that drops, okay? I think I even sent an alert about that on my post, but they had a pre-order of Topps Chrome Basketball, okay? So it's heavily hyped because a lot of people are nostalgic, and I believe the last time when Topps released Topps Chrome, it was Curry's rookie year, right? So it's been a while. Here we go. Let's see. We have a nice Ant-Man. Ooh, this one's nice. Ooh, there you go. See, I caught onto it real quick now because it looks different. It doesn't look like the normal Blackout Parallel, okay? So it looks different. If you see that, this one's got, just like the other one that had like that disco one, I'll show it to you in a bit. This one's a little bit different. It's got a number, okay? I do see it this time. Shout out Vegas Sean Rips. I do see it this time. It's out of 50, I believe, okay? Let me bring it there if you guys see that in your screen. And we are going to definitely sleeve that up. So we got our first number card, and we got the Ant-Man. If we don't get a rookie, let's get the Ant-Man, okay? So it is 5 out of 50. Bang. All right, we are cooking now with this box, guys. Let's go. All right, let's move things over. First numbered card. It would be complete if we got a nice auto. We've been on a little roll with autos lately, guys. We've been getting a lot of rookie autos. So I want a nice, there's completed another Ant-Man on the Living Stock Legends. I want a nice vet auto. Okay, if we can get a LeBron James or Steph Curry, that would be crazy, okay? I'll take a Magic Johnson. I'll take those guys, all right? Notable players, star players, that's who I would like to get in terms of an auto. The way he's playing now, I'll take an Austin Reeves auto as well because, he's been cooking. He had like 30 points again, all right? When LeBron doesn't play, Austin Reeves cooks even more. When LeBron's playing, he still does well. That's the difference because he's ready to get paid, all right? He is in a contract extension year, and my guy is ready to get paid. All right, here we go. Anthony Black, probably. Yep, Anthony Black on the Blackout Parallel. A nice-looking card. All right. Continuing on. Coming down the home stretch. But anyways, I want to say the hobby boxes, which were 110 pre-order for flagship doubled up to like close to 300, all right, if I'm not mistaken. And then the jumbo box, which was closer to 200 plus for a flagship, I think jumped to close almost to $700, okay? So crazy, but if you think about it, Panini, you won't find a hobby box for Panini, you know, when things were popping with Panini, they were charging, when I got into it, they were charging $600-700 or more per hobby box. So it's not crazy to think about it, but yeah. But I think the crazy part, we're going to get a VJ on the base, which is a nice one as well. The crazy part is the retail, okay? So they charged, is it a blaster? It's $50. Okay, the most I paid for a blaster before, retail, MSRP, not like on the secondhand market, was $40, right? Normally the baseball chrome is $40. So you expected basketball to be about $40. Nope, they charge $50, okay? And a mega box, which goes normally, Tops, they sold their megas on the flagship for $50. You'll find Panini having mega boxes for $60, $85, okay? That is just crazy. Now, the question is, Panini or Tops has to reward, you know, their buyers, right? So hopefully it's done with a purpose where they need to load those boxes up with bangers, okay? Because if not, who's going to run out and spend that much only to get like mediocre cards? So Topps is out to make money. We know that. But that's for some, and I don't blame you, it's going to price you out of the market. All right. Especially, you know, the average guy, right? That's trying to spend their hard-earned money to get some cards that can't get more than one box, you know. So, but for the sake of this channel, and even for an investment purpose, I tried to get, hobby and jumbo. I was able to get 2 hobby on 2 separate orders, but the jumbo sold out quick. And now it's another issue too, because they played that out through just, you know, bots basically bought it up. They didn't go through the EQL on that. And it was gone in 5 minutes, if less than 5 minutes. I had put it in my cart, and it was buffering, you know, placing my where I was in line. It took 4 minutes just to get off of there. And when it came time to it, there's a nice Jalen Williams. When it came time to it, is that messed up? It might be. That looks a little messed up. Tops. I don't know what that's about. May have to claim that. And then here is a nice one of my Blazers. It is, I was about to say it's numbered because it had that look for a bit like the Ant one, but no, it's not. And we have a Stephon Castle on the base. But yeah, so they sold out fairly quickly, which of course upset many people too, because that means the breakers got them, or bots more than likely got them, but the breakers are the ones that are going to gobble it all up as well. So we will see. All right, that's going to come out. I did get some, I did pay $85. I got some megas. I got some blasters as well for retail. I think I don't know if I got some hangers too. I think hangers were not cheap as well. I forget what the price was for the hangers. All right, final 2 packs, guys. Thank you for sticking with us. Definitely this second box is a better one. You tell me which is the best one out of the second box, as well as what's the best out of the first box. And we have a Dwayne Wade, and we have this one as well, and base cards. So we're down to our final pack. All right, but before we get to that, we do want to remind you that, like I said, I will announce the prizes shortly, sometime after the live stream is done, in terms of this month's monthly giveaway. May give away a box of this, not quite sure yet. What you need to do is you need to make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you watch this video to the end, which you've almost done. Like this video, share it with others, and comment by answering our questions. You know the first 2 questions. Our first question is, what is the best hit from each box, okay? Now, the next question is, Last time we posed an interesting question about who is your top 5, basically 3, 4, and 5. Now I want you to answer for me, who do you think who are your top 3 defensive players, okay? Because there was a debate by one of our subscribers that Steph Curry should not be in the top 5 because of his inability to play defense. So he made a good point. So I want you to tell me, defense only, who do you think are the top 3 defensive players ever to play this game? Answer that question and that as well as the other steps, and you will qualify for our giveaway. All right, so last pack. Here we go. All right. We're gonna finally get a Cooper, it looks like. All right. Not the Cooper we're looking for. We see it right there. Nice Cooper right there on the power players. We get another Dylan Harper. We're all over the board. We get a Herb Jones on the Blackout Parallel. And hold on. Let's do that. And there you have it. Okay. So much better second box. All right, compared to the first box, I should say. You tell me as well. Let us do a quick recap to make sure that we don't miss out on any numbered cards. Hold on a sec. All right, so what we've been waiting for, the quick recap of the Blackout Parallels. We didn't miss any numbered cards from here, at least from what I could see. So this is what you are chasing. Not as many rookies this time in our haul than last time. All right, we would have appreciated, there's a 1 rookie. We would have appreciated more of a rookie haul than we got this time around. But there you have it. You see the other ones as well. Tell me what you think in the comments section. Stay tuned for more videos, guys. Thank you for joining us once again. And as always, thank you for your support.